Hey guys, welcome back to Shep Collectibles. Last time we did a championship deck from Vex, Vex, because I have Vi in the mind because we will be doing an opening for the Vi deck. Just like the Vex deck, you're going to get a Vi complete deck. You're going to get a booster pack. You're going to get that play mat. You're going to get the instructions. So it is very meant for you to pick this up off the shelf if you can find them and play with them. They're not going to be pretty meta. They're still going to be, you can still have fun with them, play with them, do things with them, but they're meant to be your introduction into the game. And then, either take this deck and upgrade it or find, the legend and the champion that you want to play with. So we're just going to go ahead and pop into this and see what we get with the Vi Championship deck. Now, I will say I played in the pre-release. I got the Vi. I got the Vi Champion and I got the Vi Legend. So, and she was pretty damn good. So here's your playmat. Here's your instruction book and stuff like that. I did get the alternate art Vi too, so that's pretty good. And then your little Fiora Vi box, if you want to put your cards in there. But yeah, I did play her, and I think day 3. I think I was day 3 of my pre-release. I was supposed to have a day 4. I was supposed to go to games and stuff on Wednesday, but my body decided it wanted to drain all my sinuses that night, and I wasn't feeling up to going to a pre-release. I wasn't even up to going to martial arts and stuff like that. So here we go. We got the Legend Vi. When you conquer, if you assign 3 or more excess damage, you may exhaust me and ready unit. It's pretty good. And so we get, I guess it's not the alt art. I guess this is just Vi hot-headed. I thought this was the alt art. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. But you get Vi hot-headed as the champion unit. She's got the effect, opponents may pay 1 power to choose me with a spell or ability. And then if you want to play 2 in a power, double my might this turn, which would go from 3 to 6. And then you got her signature gear. Hex Tech Gauntlets, equip 3. Wow. And then a power. This ability's energy cost is reduced by the might of the unit you choose. Pay the cost. Attach this equipment you control. Okay, so the energy cost is reduced depending on what unit. So you can pretty much just have a power cost to this and nothing else. But then below, when I conquer, if you assign 3 or more excess damage, draw 1, which is good. And this gives you 3 might. So that gets good with that hothead, because then the hothead is 3 plus the gauntlets is 6. Then if you double it, that's 12 might coming out. Oh, then we got Rengar Unseen champion unit. I really like Rengar. I'm going to be honest. I would love to build a Rengar deck. I might do it. Rengar Unseen has Accelerate. You pay 1 in a power as an additional cost. Have me ready. Enter ready. Got Assault 2, which gives you plus 2 might. Then it has Deflect, and it also says Ganking. It's a good card in my opinion. Then you have Zethroth. The power and tap, deal 3 to a unit. Use this ability while I'm at a battlefield. It's not bad. Tactical Retreat. It's a spell on a reaction. Choose a friendly unit. The next time it would die this turn, heal it, exhaust it, and recall it instead. Send it to base. This isn't a move. And then you have Vi Peacekeeper. Ambush. When I attack, stun an enemy unit here, it doesn't deal combat damage. This is really good. I was running her in my champion zone because having that ready whenever I wanted to in my champion zone, and even when someone was attacking, or when I was attacking, not when someone was attacking, it would be great just when they thought they had enough, and I could just bring Vi out of the champion zone. And you get 2 of her. And then get Vi Destructive. This is another good card. Recycle 1 from your trash, give me plus 1 might this turn. Bro, you can recycle. If you have a trash can that's full, this becomes a very powerful card. Lord Broadmane, very nice card as well. I was using that too. Then you get Right to Conquest. Square Up. Square Up was a very nice card too. I like seeing more of them. Yeti Brawler was a good one as well. Get you that 2 gold tokens. You get some Divining Shells. Mage Seeker Investigator was a good card as well in a pre-rift. Making people pay power, pay power to move more than one card. Arena Kingpin was another good one. Eferna. Eferna saved my butt so many times in the pre-rift. Sharkling is another good one. Get that. It's Assault 4. People seem to forget that it was an Assault 4 when it attacked. Towering Pyrophant. It was an Assault 1, which is not bad. Upstage Comedy. Always good because you can get a unit ready. Vault Breaker. It's also a good one because it gives you ganking. Carrion Dredger. Always good because you get that bird token. And that helped me out so many times because people would think that they had you beat. And then you didn't. Loyal Poro was so great. Get that card draw going. Soul Harvest was great. Except it always sucks. It's 3 might or less. Because there are some decks out there that just boom really fast up there. And their mites are so much. Star Spring. The first time a player plays a non-token unit here, each turn they may move another unit they control to its base, which is pretty nice. Trapping Gardens or Grounds. When you conquer here, if you assign 3 or more excessive damage, play a 1 might bird token unit with Deflect, which is always good. Valley of Idols. When a player plays a unit here, they may pay 1 to buff it. Give it +1 buff or might buff if it doesn't have one. And then we got our Fury and our Order Runes. And then we got the bird tokens, which is always nice, and gold tokens, which is always nice. But all right, now we're going to crack into. All right, now we're going to crack into this booster pack. I still have not hit an over number in this set, so it would be nice if we got one. But we got a Frisky Hunter. We got a Spectral Centaur, another Sharkling, Crimson Pigeons, Kinkuku Initiate, Lunar Beam, Black Rose Dignitary, Vaults of Helia. When you hold here, your non-token units cost 1 more to play this turn. Interesting. Blast Cone. It's not a foil though. Then we got Divining Shells. No, there's our foil. Carrion Dredger. Ooh, we got another Rengar champion. I like that. And we got an Atakan. I got one of these already, but that's always nice. And we got a bird token. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. But you guys let me know. What do you think of the champion decks? Have you played with them? Have you found them in the wild? Let me know. But guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.